EW says ooh. Like, so look at the word chew or blue, like you blew some bubbles. What is that EU saying? It's not saying you, it's saying ooh, ooh. So if you hear ooh at the end of a short word, spell it EW. Most of the time. This one's kind of tricky because it's like a 70% of the time, a 30% of the time. So it's not all the time, but it's a most of the time pattern that you can rely on. When you hear ooh at the end of a short word like chew or crew, spell it with an EW. You're also going to work today on UE. That is more for the end of longer words. Okay? So today when we do our spelling, we're going to do EW for short words at the end of short words and UE for the end of longer words, like the word continue. And did you hear how we can say you? So UE can say that whole U with my mouth starting like this, EU. EW is just oo. EU is UE. Oo is EW. I'll help you. I'll help you. It can be kind of confusing, but don't worry. I will do this right along with you. So let's get practicing. Let me share my screen. You've probably already got it, don't you? You're like, yeah, we get it. Just let's practice some words. We understand. You guys are so good at learning. Okay. Number one, let's do it together. Prue. Prue. So we have our sounds. P, oo. Consonants. P, Now we have ooh, just that last part, ooh, at the end of a short word. That is where EW comes in. This is for short words at the end. So we're going to use EW here. EW is for the end of short words that just says ooh, prue. So your word to practice without me is sploo, sploo, ooh. Go ahead and put it in the Q&A so I can see. Sploo. I can't wait to see your answers. Nice, Henry. Sploo. Spull. My tongue's between my teeth. Sploo. Sploo. Good. Yes, nice. There you go. You got all three consonants at the beginning. So make sure that you have the same number of lines and dots as me. So in sploo, we have sp-ul, and then we have that ooh. Ooh at the end of a short word is spelled EW. Ooh at the end of a short word is spelled EW. Usually, most of the time. English doesn't get a lot of always rules, but we'll take most of the times when we can get them, so we can at least make educated guesses when we have to. All right, so if EW is at the end of short words, then UE is at the end of long words. Long means multi-syllable, so more than one vowel that don't touch. Okay, so our next word is brundu. Let's do this one together. Brundu. B-r-a-n-d-u. Consonants. B-r-a-n-d-u. Oh, what am I doing? I got ahead of myself. Vowels. Can we spell the sound with just a regular U right here? Yes, you can say right here. It's short sound because there are two consonants after it. So it's the perfect spelling for in this spot. Now, ooh at the end of long words is spelled U-E. And you know it's a long word because there are two vowels that don't touch. So we're going to put a U-E right here for ooh at the end of a long word, or U. So that could be brundu or brundi. Dew. Can't really say dew because it's a D before it and it doesn't really work. Can be either one with UE. So your word is Plumpew. Now that one you can hear the whole U at the end. Plumpew. P-U. Plumpew. Good, Bethany. Go ahead and put plum. My mouth is closed in the middle. Plumpew. When you're ready. Good. Nice. Good job, Henry. Plumpew. You guys are such good spellers. Did you know that about yourself? Well, if you didn't, let me tell you. Because I'm seeing your work and I can tell you are good spellers. You just needed to learn how words work, right? You don't have to memorize anything. You just have to be told how to do it and you can do it. So let me get a few more words in the Q&A here so I can see how everybody else is doing too. We're spelling plumpew. Plumpew. It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, remember? Perfection is not required, we're just learning. Good, good. Okay, great. All right, so consonants in plumpew, we have p, l, m, p, u. For our sound, can you say here? It sure can, because the next two letters are consonants. That means that vowel can make it short sound and say U at the end of a longer word is spelled U-E. U at the end of a longer word is spelled U-E most of the time. Okay, number 3. Let's do clussu, clussu or clussu. K-l-a-s-u. Consonants. K-l-a-s-u. Vowels. Now look at this, you guys. Can this U say Is there 2 consonants after it? No, there's not. So what do we have to do? In order for that to say it short sound, there has to be 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. You knew it. You knew it, didn't you? And then U at the end of a longer word is spelled U-E, usually. U at the end of a longer word is spelled U-E, usually. So try your word. Now remember this whole thing right here. That U had to have 2 consonants after it to say it short sound. So be thinking about that for your word. Your word is flumu. Flumu. F-l-u. Flumu. Go ahead. Flumu. Flumu. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, good job, you guys. Flumu. How come you're such fast learners? So that first sound is a f, like Frank or flower. Flumu. How come you're such fast learners? How are your brains so brilliant? Flumu. Okay, consonants. Actually, I'm gonna give you a couple more seconds if you haven't put your word in yet. Give you some more time. Flumu. Okay. Consonants are f, l, m, u. For the sound, we always start with the most common spelling of that sound, which is a U that spells However, a short sound like needs 2 consonants after it. So if there's not 2, we have to make 2. Now that U can say because of those 2 consonants after it. U at the end of a longer word is spelled U-E. You guys have got this. You've got this. Watch. Watch yourself spell this next word. Are you ready to watch yourself be great? Watch yourself spell this next word without me. Chum-u. Chum-u. Go ahead. you. Go for it. Chum you. Chum you. Starts with a ch. Nice. See, you've never spelled this word before in your life, but you knew how. Now you know how to spell. Good job. Chum you. Yes. Golden. Good job. Chum you. I told you you could do this. You didn't even have to see the word beforehand. You didn't have to study it. You didn't have to write it 5 times each. You just had to know how it was, like how the spelling of words work. You know that U to say has to have 2 M's after it. You know that U at the end of a multi-syllable word has to have a UE. You have that knowledge now. Isn't that great? So now you can spell these words that you've never seen before in your whole life and get them correct. Good job, you guys. So chum you, consonants ch, u. In order for it to say a short sound, has to have 2 M's after it. U at the end of a longer word is spelled UE. You ready to go a little longer? Let's try. I want this to be thu taboo. Thu taboo. I'm going to do this one together. Thu taboo. Let's get this up here. So, u, t, b, u. Then I'm going to give you one just like it to do on your own. Consonants. U, t, b, u. Okay, vowels. Thu taboo. Ooh. I'm going to start with the most common spelling, which is a U. Can you say U there? Thu. Can it say oo there? It's long sound. Yes, because there's another vowel 1 or 2 doors away. It's perfect. Thu ta. Can you say here? Not yet. It doesn't have 2 consonants after it. If it doesn't have 2, you have to make 2 in order for that to make it short sound. So this one can say oo because there's only 1 consonant after it. This one can say because there are 2 consonants. Long, short. Oo, 1 consonant after the long, 2 consonants after the short. Now, thu taboo. You know that U at the end of a longer word is spelled UE. Are you ready for yours? Yours is prusatu. 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 Have fun, you guys. This one's a fun one. Prusatu. 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 How do you spell prusatu? How do you spell prusatu? How do you spell prusatu? Let's figure it out. Oh, that looks so good. Well done, you guys. Prusatu. And I'm just leaving my mouth open at the end instead of closing it with a d. It's just oo at the end. Prusatu. Feel free to change your answer if you want. Good job, you guys. Keep going. Keep working. This is a hard one. I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. Prusatu. How does it feel to be such a good speller? You guys must feel pretty great about being you. It must feel pretty good to be you, I would think. Prusatu. You are getting this, aren't you? Okay, consonants. P, u, s, t, oo. Pru. Can this U say oo here? Yes, because there's a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. Prusa. Can this U say here? No, not yet. It needs 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. Now it can say in this spot. That looks like an F. Let me change that to a T. And then oo at the end of a longer word is spelled UE. So here we have pru, sa, tu. Look at that. Look at that. Now, if you didn't get it perfect, you got it close and you're learning. You're learning. All right, try this one. This next one. Grup you. Grup you. G-r-up you. You're like, I've got this. I'm ready, right? Grup you. Grup you. Grup you. Close. You need one more letter. You need one more letter. Figure out what you need. I know you can do it. I know you can figure it out. Put it in the chat when you've got it or in the Q&A. Grup you. I knew it. You could do it. I knew you could do it. Good job. Grup you. There we go. All right. So our consonants are g, r, p, u. So for this you to say it needs two consonants after it. So it can make it short sound If there's not two, we have to make two. Now it's nice and happy and it can say it short sound in that spot. U at the end of a longer word is usually UE. Now do you remember up here, EW is for the end of short words? Keep that in mind for this next word. The word is, well, it's one of your extra practice words, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Boo, not the boo for Halloween. This is just the boo that follows the spelling rules that I'm teaching you. So you've never seen this word before. Spell it the way you think it should be spelled. Boo. Yes. See? You're getting it. You remembered. You remembered. You guys are so good. It's so fun teaching you. Boo. Yeah. So our consonant is B, right? And then this is how we spell the oo sound at the end of short words most of the time. Most of the time. And it just says oo. It doesn't get to say the whole U sound, just oo. As in grew or do or drew. Do you see how it just says oo? Grew, do, drew. It just says oo. And it's at the end of short words, like boo. If you're going to spell oo at the end of a longer word, it's going to be spelled with this UE, right? All right, so you must be feeling pretty great about yourself right now. I'm feeling excited about what you have just learned and what you have shown me that you can do now. You've learned that when you're spelling oo at the end of a short word, it is spelled how? EW. You didn't know that probably 30 minutes ago. But if you're spelling the U sound at the end of a longer word, how is it spelled? UE. I heard you. I heard you say it. UE. You probably didn't know that 30 minutes ago, but because you came today, you now have that knowledge in your brain to use forever, for the rest of your life. Congratulations on your new knowledge. That's exciting. You're amazing. Have a great night, my friends. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.